Let's start with a mirror. You've looked in one today, probably more than once. Brushed your teeth, fixed your hair, checked if your outfit was giving runway, or returned to sender. Now imagine, every time you looked in the mirror, the world told you what you saw was wrong. Not cute, not normal, something to hide, to fix, or to Photoshop away. Most of us would flinch. But not Winnie Harlow. She looked in that mirror and said, "Actually, I'm art. Get into it." This is not your typical model story. There are no fairy godmothers, no last-minute makeovers, and absolutely no blending in. This is about a girl who took everything the world tried to use against her, and turned it into her superpower. This is the story of Winnie Harlow, model, mogul, and certified mirror shatterer. Chapter 1. The Unblended Beginning. Born on July 27, 1994, in Toronto, Canada, Chantel Whitney Brown Young. Yep, that's the full name. Didn't exactly enter the world quietly. Even as a baby, she had main character energy. By age 4, something rare and unmissable began to happen. Patches of her skin started to lose their color. She was diagnosed with vitiligo, a condition that affects about 1 in every 100 people. Most people think vitiligo is just a skin issue. Spoiler alert. It's also a people issue, because society doesn't always handle different with grace. At school, Chantel was bullied. They called her cow, zebra, Dalmatian. Honestly, kids are cruel and weirdly obsessed with animals. She changed schools multiple times, trying to escape the taunts, but the stares followed. No one tells you this when you're young. Being unique is often lonely, until it's not. Fun fact. Winnie's vitiligo forms a nearly symmetrical mask-like pattern on her face. She's literally serving editorial before she had an agent. Chapter 2. A Name to Remember. Teenage years came, and with them came a whole new persona. She wasn't going to be bullied girl with skin condition. She was going to be Winnie Harlow, a name stitched together from Winnie Cooper, The Wonder Years, and Jean Harlow, 1930s silver screen siren. Because if you're going to change the world, you might as well sound like you belong on a movie poster. Winnie started posting photos online, flaunting her skin, her smile, her confidence. She wasn't hiding anymore, and the internet? It paid attention. Cue Tyra Banks. Tyra saw Winnie on Instagram and invited her to join America's Next Top Model, ANTM, Cycle 21.
Just elegance walking in.
My name is Chantel Whitney, and I'm from Toronto, Canada.
I found you.
Really?
I saw you on social media. I've actually never seen vitiligo that way.
Yeah, neither have I.
It's like symmetrical, like fantasticness. Look at that.
Suddenly, Winnie went from cyber standout to TV standout. Sure, she didn't win. But let's be honest, do you remember the winner? Exactly. Chapter 3. Not your average model moment. Post ANTM, most contestants fade into fashion purgatory. Not Winnie. She went from that girl with the skin condition to that girl owning every room she walks into. She modeled for Diesel, Desigual, Tommy Hilfiger, and Fendi. She walked runways in New York, Paris, London, and Milan. She was featured in Elle, Vogue, Glamour, and Harper's Bazaar. She even landed a spot in Beyoncé's Lemonade film, which, let's be real, is basically a knighthood in the fashion world. Oh, and she became the first model with vitiligo to walk the Victoria's Secret fashion show. With wings, in lingerie, on live TV, mic, drop. Random fact. Winnie once said, "I'm not trying to break into the industry. I'm trying to rebuild it." That's not a flex. That's a renovation. Chapter 4. The Power of Not Apologizing. Here's the thing about Winnie. She doesn't want to be your hero. She doesn't want sympathy. She doesn't want to be called brave just for showing up. I'm not a vitiligo sufferer. I'm not a victim. I'm a model with vitiligo. Translation. Don't reduce me to my skin. Recognize me for my talent. Respect the hustle. She never branded herself as a model with a condition. She branded herself as a supermodel with style. With business savvy. With iconic cheekbones. The vitiligo? That's just part of the palette. Winnie shattered the idea that fashion was only for flawless people. She made it clear. Flaws don't exist. Just features society hasn't learned to appreciate yet. Also, can we talk about how Winnie never toned herself down? She showed up to events in lime green latex, leopard print boots, and one time in an all-silver mirrored suit. The girl dressed like a disco ball and made it fashion. Chapter 5. From runways to boardrooms. By 2022, Winnie was done being just the face of someone else's brand. She launched her own, K-Skin, a sun care line designed for all skin tones and types, especially people with conditions like vitiligo, who often feel forgotten by mainstream skincare. Because nothing screams, "I've arrived," like SPF with your name on it. She used her own money. She made the science count. She put diversity at the center, not as a marketing ploy, but as the foundation. Business tip from Winnie. If the industry doesn't make space for you, bring your own chair, and a whole table. She's also spoken on panels, done TED Talks, and called out fashion brands for tokenizing diversity without meaning it. In short, Winnie's not just walking the walk, she's talking the real talk. Chapter 6. Legacy in Progress. Today, Winnie Harlow is more than a model, she's a movement. She's inspired thousands of people with vitiligo to show their skin with pride. She's redefined what it means to be beautiful. And she's still just getting started. She's proof that you don't have to conform to be successful, you just have to own your story so hard that no one can ignore it. Winnie didn't let the mirror break her. She broke the mirror and built a brand new one where everyone can see themselves reflected. The mirror looks good on you. So, the next time someone tells you to fix your face, change your look, or blend in, think of Winnie. She took everything that made her different and made it her power. Not by hiding it, not by apologizing for it, but by walking into rooms, runways, and red carpets like she belonged there, because she does. And so do you. There is no standard definition of beauty. Beauty is what you define it as. Winnie Harlow. Thank you so much for watching.